we'll start with Pat. All right, there we go.
Hello again. How meaningful was the dent that you guys made in their bullpen last night?
Say that one more time.
I'm sorry. How meaningful was the dent that you made in the Dodgers bullpen last night?
Well, it wasn't meaningful enough to win the game, but I'd rather play to the end. And our guys do a good job of that. If you can tax people, maybe they're not available, maybe their stuff's not the same the next night. There's a reason always to keep playing, but in a short series, it can help you strategically moving forward.
Other questions for Tito? Yeah.
Terry, is there anything you saw heading back to the hotel last night or this morning that kind of put a smile on your face, thinking, all right, these guys are going to be just fine for tonight?
Well, I actually did. It wasn't that. It was my middle daughter sent me a picture, and my 11-year-old granddaughter, who's in Boston, so that's 3 hours difference, sat in front of the TV till the last out, and she had a Reds helmet on backwards. She had a Reds jersey on, and she refused to go to bed. And I remember when I got home, and I'm like, God, there's some good things. It's hard not to smile.
We'll go to the back right corner, Tito.
Terry, I mean, you got incredible hitters behind Ohtani, obviously, but with how hot he's been and what he did in Game 1, do you ever just consider tipping your cap and putting him on base?
You're kidding, right?
I mean,
have you heard of Mookie Betts or Freddie Freeman?
Exactly. It would obviously be a tough decision, but
I think it would be a very poor decision. He's a really dangerous hitter. He's also struck out 185 times this year. That's where we have to get to. You start walking people in that lineup, and you're asking for trouble.
Yeah.
Standing in the back.
You've seen this team all season long, Terry. How do you think they'll respond tonight in an elimination game?
They'll play. They'll go compete and play. That's not a concern. My biggest concern is, because it's an elimination game, how far you go with your starter. Because normally you'd like to let your starter work through some issues because they can reward you with innings. You get in an elimination game, and sometimes you can't let them do that. So that's probably the biggest source of anxiety for me.
Other questions? Barry, we'll get you the mic.
Here's more of an esoteric question for you.
I don't know what esoteric means.
Off balance.
Okay, I can be off balance.
Yeah, what I know. What's your take on the amount of veteran managerial talent that lost their jobs this week, and how much you respect all those guys?
Oh boy, that's never I don't care what their ages are. When probably because I've been doing it so long, and I know how hard it can be, and I know how kind of devastating it can be when you do lose your job. It's not just you; it's your family. It affects a lot of things. Your heart goes out to people, whether you want to beat their brains out when you're playing them or not, because there's some really good people and there's some really close friends, and that's the nature of our game. It happens, and that's not the fun part of it.
Other questions? Yeah, get you the microphone.
Hi, Skipper. There was some discussion about realignment of the league. You mean?
Whoa, hold on. I got trouble on a good day. Slow down.
I'm sorry. There was some discussion about realignment of the major league,
the realignment.
Realignment, and
of the two I think he's alluding to the notion of realignment.
Go ahead. I'm trying. Go ahead.
And the commissioner said it might be help postseason more appealing. I think it is said about this situation. If they realignment the league, you don't have to have a cross-country trip at the first round. Your fan base don't have to watch the postseason game at 9 p.m. Could you share your thought about that?
I'll try. I think I got about half that. You're talking about realignment possibly in the future?
I think and geographically based.
You know what? I don't pay any attention to stuff I can't control. By the time that happens, I'll probably be sitting in my rocking chair. We're happy to play anywhere. You know, we're young. I'm not young, but our players, we'll fly anywhere to play. That we're okay. There's no, you know, I don't spend much time thinking about that stuff. If it ever happens, okay.
Other questions? All right, Tito, thank you so
All right,
much.
guys, see you.
Appreciate it.